We're going to have some fun here. I'm going to go to a random state on the map, see what that is. San Diego. All right, I guess we're going down to San Diego. We're going to type in realty, see what real estate teams are popping up down here. And then we're going to check out their personal brands and rate their website, Instagram, and YouTube out of 5 stars, give them a total of 15, and see where they're at. And this coming from someone who has studied the real estate personal brand game for the last 7 years. I work with a lot of real estate agents in the field. Not saying that my personal brand on any realm is perfect, but I've seen thousands and thousands, so I'll tell you what works. I know exactly what works, what doesn't. We're going to Arrive Realty just because it stood out to me, and they have 107 5-star Google reviews, which is incredible. Calendly link there, and they have a website, Arrive Realty. Let's check it out. Great domain name. First of all, looks like it's an EXP branded company, so they're under that brokerage, and they have a decent sized team, maybe about 15, 12-ish on their team. They're down in San Diego, specialize in helping military families. Love that. San Diego, big military base down there. Here is the team. Good looking photos. You've got all the neighborhoods from almost up to the North County here, and then down inland, El Cajon, South San Diego. Good looking website. I like the transitions, the pop-ins, some just closed here. So good job on the website. Not too bad. I'm saying 3.5, just because I like the transitions. Maybe could be better. Let's say a 3 as of right now, because this could be a little bit more scenic. It could be a visual video that's on repeat playing. But let's check out Arrive Realty Instagram and see what we come up with. And also, there's no standout founder of this company. They are branding themselves as a team, it looks like. Well, here's their logo. Here's their Instagram. And good photo. Great t-shirts. They have good t-shirts that they have. Brokered by eXp Realty in San Diego. We're hiring. They have photos of their team members just closed. Aesthetically, overall, definitely could use a lot of work. Feel like you need a bit more personality in there, maybe a couple more homes, maybe maybe the black and blue that I'm not liking, where it just says we're hiring. So I guess they're constantly hiring. They're really looking for a transaction coordinator and an administrative assistant. So they must be trying to grow and getting bigger, at least. Wins of the week. Obviously, with the market the way it is, you're always trying to grow in these days, especially here in Southern California. Arrive Realty bowling night, and then you showcase the welcome to the team. So all we're seeing really isn't too much about what they're doing. We're just seeing who they are, who's being welcomed onto the team. There's not really a system or a format. It just looks like they're introducing the members on their team. Instagram, honestly, 2 out of 10. It could be much better than that. Arrive Realty YouTube. Are they doing anything in terms of a YouTube channel? San Diego. Let's see. Are they trying Arrive Mission Valley? Maybe they're growing different pockets out there in San Diego. Let's see what this is. It doesn't look like this is the same logo, so I'm just going to chalk it up to them really not having a YouTube presence at all. Unfortunately, unless this one showcases an apartment. Doesn't look like it, though. ForRent.com. But yeah, no Arrive Realty. You see the difference between a team that's actually getting traction based on their personal brand and Arrive Realty. Look at these San Diego agents that already, I type in YouTube San Diego for your team, and these agents are popping up because of the visuals in the thumbnails. They're sparking some emotion and curiosity in the title. The packaging works well because Google and YouTube are synchronized together. So obviously, Where to Live, you got the Bad Average Best, great packaging here by Nicholas. And that's what Arrive is not doing. So 1 out of 5 stars for Arrive Realty. Pretty unfortunate. I want to try one more realty group out here just to see what we can come up with. But Arrive Realty, that's what we're seeing. So we're seeing a total of 1 on the YouTube side, 2 Insta, 3. So 6 out of 15 total rating. We're going to do one more here. Let's go Del Coronado Realty. They got a 4.9 star rating, 53. That's a lot. Doing well on the Google review side, obviously, because we found it by typing in realty, which is always good. There we go. This is what I mean by a cinematic visual where it's moving. And this is what Del Coronado represents, the Coronado Islands out there in San Diego. Get to know us. I don't know if these agents are cut off for a reason. They just have these 4 here in the center. Ruth Ann Fisher, not even sure. There must be this woman in the middle here. Welcome to Coronado, featured neighborhoods and notable transactions, yada yada, what the clients are saying, a couple articles, and a feature video. Are we looking at a YouTube channel potentially? All right. A solid 3 subscribers. Congratulations. You made the cut. Your YouTube channel is still, oh wow, 11 years ago. Okay, I was going to say 1.5, but I'm going to slow my roll here. We're going back to a 1. If you haven't posted in this decade, then you're definitely looking at a 1 still. Hopefully maybe this is the same company, but I don't know if they're still in business. This does not look like it, but if they want to be, they're going to have to keep posting something or have some sort of system when it comes to their YouTube marketing. But address in the title, don't even get me started. You should not have the address in the title. They could have just packaged this a lot better with the effort of 30 seconds to create a design for the thumbnail, maybe show Coronado Island, and then say, you won't believe this condo in Coronado. That's it. Just 2 seconds of strategizing your YouTube strategy or your YouTube plan, your YouTube system, but 99% of brokerages, teams, individual agents really just have no plan, no strategy whatsoever, which is why it's so fascinating, and I just continue to look up and research every single agent and team out there because there's not much behind it other than hoping that something works, throwing up some videos on Instagram, on YouTube here and there. We're going back to Del Coronado Realty because I want to see their Instagram, Coronado Realty. And let's see if they've got, there it is, 2,000 followers on the gram. Looks the same as their YouTube with the profile photo there. And you scroll down, we've got an ice cream cone. It's the best photo I've seen so far. And they're just throwing up whatever they think looks visually appealing. And yeah, aesthetically, visually, Instagram is not bad. It's a 1.5 out of 5. It's a 1.5. There's nothing that shows even a human on here. Real estate is an in-person human connection business. And you know that obviously because you're not doing any business from social media. So why not just use the social media instead of branding and logo? The marketing should be the personal brand of the founder, the owner, the CEO, or just the agents, the buyer's agents. I'm sure any young, hungry agent, any new agent would love to just somehow get their face on here every now and then. And then you could still mix in the aesthetic of the neighborhoods, of the homes that you're selling. Because if you're selling homes, it's not everyone is actually doing business. So show them that and show them that you're people, because you're not going to work with them just because they post the hotel or the water, the ocean. Like, that's great. But if someone connects to you on a personal level, that's why they actually will do business with you. And you know this because you are a real estate company that's been around for a while, a real estate service brokerage team that's been around for longer than a year at least. And so you built an Instagram, you built a YouTube, so you know you have to have it. So why not figure out a system that works for it? Instagram, we're going with a 1.5. YouTube, 1. Website, we're saying 2.5. Well, I didn't actually finish it. Let's just finish it before they give them proper rating. If I gave the last one a 3, I'll just give it a 3. So we're going with about a 6 out of 15 on both ends here down in the San Diego region. Arrive in Del Coronado. If you're a real estate agent and want to know how YouTube can bring you buyers just the way we do it for Tommy, who gets 3 inbound leads per day from his YouTube channel, check what I made for you down in the description below.